chance with me. You only got one chance. You only got one chance with me. 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 You say your queen is what you want. You say your woman is what you need. So I'ma let you have it. One thing I gotta see. Come real close, feel the beat now and dance with me. Show me what you got, 'cause there's only one chance with me. So, you only got one chance. You only got one chance with me. You only got one chance. You only got one chance with me. 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 Dance, work your body, work your body. Dance, only if you got it, only if you got it. Dance, work your body, work your body. Dance, only if you want it, only if you want it. Come real close, feel the beat now and dance with me.
Hi, fam. How are y'all doing? Listen, tune in. I'm just so excited to see each and every one of you guys in tonight. Listen, tune right on in. Tune right on in. Tune right on in. Come on in. Listen, as you tune in, drop your name. Oh my gosh, drop your name. Drop where you're from. Y'all, this is literally impromptu because I promise y'all I wasn't coming on to do nothing for the rest of 2022. Understand me, okay? But listen, I see we have a viewer. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, as y'all saw, I was not even trying to do nothing tonight. But I want to first lead off by thanking you guys so much. Thanking you guys for supporting me this year. Thank you. So each share, each like, each person who came on, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys greatly. This has been absolutely amazing. Like this, you guys helping me build this platform has been absolutely amazing. So I wanted to take the time to thank each and every one of you guys. Like I said, each comment, each viewer, each sharer, each person who came on to support my lives. Gosh, I thank you guys so much. Listen, I'm gonna just leave y'all with a couple things for this new year. Like, this new year is a catapult year. This year is not for you to keep doing what you've been doing. Like, I need y'all to really like get that. This year coming, 2023, is not your typical, oh, I'm gonna sit here and do what I've been doing, right? Because that is not working. Like, it's just not working at all. So I want you guys to know, like, along with your dreams, any purpose that you've set on, like, this is your year to plant it, and you can actually see the harvest this year. Like, seriously, I don't know. I know sometimes we sit on our dreams, we sit on our goals, and it kind of goes to the back burner. But at this point in this year, we have to realize that next year is the year that we can actually see what we plant. Like, not years from now, right? Not 5 years from now, but we can actually see what we plant. And so, guys, if you have people around you that ain't on the same wavelength, baby, you got how many days? You got how many days to cut them off? Uh-huh. They not on your wavelength, baby. So you have to now set yourself up for what your future is going to look like. So if that's the people around you, if that's the people who don't support you, who never supported you, don't give them access. You don't give them access this year. If you've closed the book on them this year, let that book be closed and don't open that book up again. Put that book somewhere in the trunk and in storage. That's nostalgic. That's a memory you and I shared. And I thank you for the memory. However, listen, it's time that we actually begin to have the mindset and the mentality of receiving. Like we've been in this whole thing of, oh, I claim, I claim, I claim, I claim. But now it's time for you to have the mentality that it's mine, and you're preparing your company, you're preparing your conversations, your team. You're preparing all that to just receive. And so we have to now realize, like, it's time to receive. Like, it's time to literally receive. And this year, I realized that this year has really been a really, really, really hard year for me. I can't even sit here and lie in front with you guys. Like, this year for me, I will say has been the most challenging year that I've faced in a long time. Reflecting off 2022, this year, I didn't believe and think that my marriage would work. I did not know, I didn't have support with family, friends. This year I really felt alone. And I'm saying this because I believe that a lot of us have felt that this year, like a sense of loneliness. And I have to honestly say, I didn't know how I would get through this freaking year. Like I had no clue. I did not realize I couldn't even see tomorrow. Like daily, I could not see tomorrow. And it was a lot. I will say it's a lot when you're going through and you're feeling lonely and you're going through depression silently. Like I didn't even know I was going through depression silently. I didn't even know how to identify depression because I never thought I would be one to go through it, you know? I never thought that my personality, the type of person I am, that I would be one to just go through depression. And it took me realizing and looking up the behaviors of depression and literally looking at myself and realizing that I was suffering from depression silently. And I did not know how to voice it. I didn't know who to talk to. Because again, like I told you guys, I didn't think my marriage was going to work. And that's just being transparent. But we're at a place like, thank God, counseling, thank God, transparent conversations, thank God for real transformation that I was able to start seeing and piecing my way out. And so when I say, you guys, this year has been really hard is like an understatement, because I really understand people who go through. And I found myself this year being challenged. I've always been the one, let me say it like this. I've always been the one to help people. There's people on my lives, there's people that call me, there's people who text me. And I found myself in a very peculiar place where I didn't have that, you know? And I had to realize why. Like I had to figure out, well, why is it that I give all this to people, but no one gives to me? And that was a very dark moment, I will have to say. I think sometimes we just give and we give and we give, and we don't even realize that we're really giving on an empty tank. Like we're giving, like bump the fumes. There ain't no fumes. There ain't no gas. It's like I don't even understand how I'm making it. Truly, this year, I don't really understand how I made it. But I will say it took moments of truly looking at myself, truly looking at my position and how in life, how was I positioned? And I had to take advantage of the position I was in. Y'all, when I tell you being in a peculiar position like that, it can either sink, you can either sink going through your depression, going through your anxiety, going through your suicidal thoughts, or you can make a pivot to like, okay, I don't know, but I gotta get out of this. And what that was for me was, hey, I've never been here, but I gotta get out of this because this place, this moment, all of this I'm feeling, I don't know what to do with it. And so I found myself in a place of weeping and crying and all of this stuff for months. And then one day I was like, you know what? I am not. This will be the last year I feel this way. This will be the last year that I will allow what I'm going through to literally disband my course, disband what I'm supposed to be doing, take me off focus. This will be the last year because I had to realize that it's a pattern, that I've been going through the same thing year after year, but just in different forms. And it took me being in that position, y'all, being in a position of depression, being in a position of anxiety, being in a position where I didn't know how the hell I could go through. How could I see tomorrow? How could I think about 3 weeks from now? What could I have done? Like, it took that position for me to realize that I never want to be in this place again. And so realizing that position, taking advantage of that position, because the truth is we don't realize, like, when we're in certain positions, we don't think that it's a pivotal moment. We think that this thing is going to take us. We think that this situation, this trial, this circumstance is going to like take us. But we don't take a moment to think of pivoting. How can I move from this position? What can I do to move from this position? What's in my control? How can I control this now? Y'all, something in my eye. There we go. How can I control this narrative? How can I move? What am I supposed to do in this moment? And that was a hard question. Going, like, literally facing through a silent depression that I didn't even think I would be one. Anybody who knows me knows that I would not, typically, you would not think if you met me that I'm depressed. Or that I'm in a place where I really don't want to talk to you, or I don't want to be around people. That was the first time I realized I did not want to be around people. People annoyed me, people frustrated me. I just was comfortable being in my bed, being home. And that moment, I had to realize I have to pivot. I have to pivot. I just keep I keep hearing that. I have to pivot. Elena, you have to pivot. Elena, you have to pivot. Elena, you have to pivot. And so what I'm telling you guys tonight, pivot. And when you pivot, that's a 180. Don't you look back. Don't you go back and try to pick up what you pivot from. If you turn away, let it be that you're turning away. Let it be. If you're not talking to these people and they're out of your life, let it be that. Stop taking people back in your lives that just want to take advantage of you. Stop giving people access to you that way. Stop allowing people to just misuse you and abuse you. This year, let this be the last year that you allow any and everybody to come in and out your life. That they can misuse you, that they can talk to you, that they can treat you away. I don't care if you've been together for 15, 16 years. Let this be the last year that you go through that toxic relationship. Let this be the last year that you're repeating yourself to a dead relationship. Let this be the last year that you are just finding yourself doing the same things that you've done before. Let this be your last. Because this year going forward is for you to literally pivot and you begin to speak to your seeds and plant those seeds. And you, guess what? You're going to see a harvest. You're going to reap it. But it's up to you to change. It's up to you to make that movement. And guess what? When you make that movement, don't surround yourself around the same people who took you back to that place. Because company is key too. Your company is what matters. Your company is where you can go. Y'all don't realize that your company can either catapult you or keep you at a standstill or put you tremendously behind. It's your company that can encourage you to keep going and go to those dreams and manifest those dreams and take time to put into your dream. It's your company. But you gotta get on you gotta get on the same wavelength with people who are with the same mindset with you, who has the same mindset as you, who value the same things as you. Stop allowing yourself to be around dead people who are just doing life. They don't want nothing more. Okay? They just want to do life. I just want to get through. I just want my kids to be great and my spouse. Those are the type of people that will keep you right where you are. Because I say that to say this. They have no motivation. They are content. You have to be around people who are motivating, who has a zeal to want better, who wants to grow, who wants to do better. And if nobody has that want, baby, so long farewell. So long farewell. But you have to surround yourself around those people. You have to make yourself you have to value you enough to be around. Well, first, you have to value you enough to have a different mindset. You have to come first. Then you can begin to figure there's so many resources for you to find people like-minded like you. But you have to want it. Some of us don't really want it. You know, some of us just say it because it sounds good, or it's on a TikTok, or it's a meme, or whatever it may be. But some of y'all really don't want to get out of the situations y'all been in. Some of y'all don't really want to stop repeating the same patterns the patterns that you've repeated. Because guess what? It's all you know to do. It's all you know to do. So this year, let this be a year where you are being intentional. Let this be a year where you are surrounding yourself around like-minded people. Let this be the year that you stop taking bull crap. Let this be the year where you tolerate nothing more. Let this be the year that you put you first. Put you first. Because it's easy to say, like, okay, if you don't want to be around me, you don't got to be around me. If you don't like me, you don't like me. But realize there are people who do like you. There are people who want to be around you. but they're just waiting for you to get to where they are and meet them in life. They're just waiting for you. So know that with them waiting for you, because I do believe that at a certain point in life, not saying that like they're just sitting there waiting, but you don't meet certain people until a certain point in life, until your certain place in life. You don't get certain prayers don't get answered. Certain things aren't manifested until you align yourself with the right people. First, the right mindset, the right people, and also cherishing what you have. Hi, Mariah. Hi, Trayshawn. Hi, y'all. There are certain things, or there are certain manifestations and blessings that are just waiting for you to align your mind and align your heart and align your priorities. And then it's like, boop, it just drops, and it just literally drops in your lap. And you like, where did this come from? Where the heck did this come from? Hi, Vic. Where did this come from? So this year, let this be the year. Let this be the year where you are turning, pivoting, and you're not looking back. Let your standards, listen, make sure that your standards meet what you can offer as well. Because we have all these high requirements, right? We have all these requirements where we require this type of friend, and we require this in a relationship, and we require that, and we require this. But can you give what you require? Truly, are you patient? The things you require from people, make sure that you require, you offer the same thing. Listen, hello, I'm getting everything this new year, but you've done the work to get it. That's right. You have, like, it's preparation. People think that blessings and manifestation, because I believe in those, they work cohesively. People think that you can just be like, oh, name it, claim it, but never get in the right posture to claim it. Example, why people who are billionaires, who've never been billionaires before, they become billionaires overnight, but they become broke in a few years. Because guess what? They never learned how to manage money prior to. But if they had been diligent over money, not being a billionaire or a millionaire, when they got money, baby, they gonna hold on to it. But it's a level of preparation. Absolutely. Preparation is work. Absolutely. But the thing is, we're in a generation where we don't want to work. And that's the problem. My generation and my sister's generation, they don't want to work. They want to say stuff that's cute and, catchy and cliche. But y'all don't really want to do the work, because the work looks ugly. The work takes time. The work peels the nastiness and the grudginess of who you really are. That's work. When you really working on you gonna listen. When whoever you believe in, when you really have transformed and done the work, you're gonna go back to some people in certain relationships and certain things, and you have to apologize, because now you're doing the work. You realize, hey, in me doing the work, I didn't do this right. I didn't do right by this person. I didn't take care of this person. I mismanaged them. I misused them. I mishandled them. And when you really do the work, baby, it's a different thing, because I commend people who really do the work, who ain't faking the funk of doing the work. Because I see a lot of these inspirational talkers, talks and reels where people are quoting things that sound really good, right? They sound really great, but your integrity is shot. Your integrity is out the freaking window. Excuse me. Freaking window. You have none. But you don't realize that everything you say has to be built on some type of integrity. So, again, let this year be a year of preparation. The remaining days that we have, this is the 27th. We only have a few more days to this year. We literally have 4 days into this year. Let this year be, these next 4 days, let this be a preparation for you. Let this be a preparation for the people who really want to see change. And listen, you're like, 4 days, what's 4 days? What's 4 days? What am I going to do in 4 days? Listen, you could do a lot in 4 days if you really ground yourself. Take away all your distractions. Take away all the food that you love. Take away all of that. You could do a lot in 4 days. Seriously. But you have to want it. Like, you have to want it. You have to want more. Like, you have to, it's a yield. It's literally a everlasting hunger in you that's like more, more, more. And when you really want more, you're going to prepare yourself for more. So if that's financially, if that's in a relationship, you may have not done, the work for any other person previously in a relationship, but you want different results. You want to be settled. You want someone who you can do life with. But you're realizing you have to do things different. You have to do things different. Some of you guys are literally sitting on gifts that have dropped in your mind, maybe from whatever, gifts and ideas that have like literally dropped in your mind that you have written down. Many of you guys have written down a lot of ideas, a lot of great ideas, but because you've gotten distracted and you haven't remained focused in that, you've lost it. You've lost where to go with it. Many of you guys have so many things that you want to manifest, businesses, plans for our Black men in the community, Black men in the prison system. Many of you guys have a ministry for women and you jot it down, but you guys have not been able to sit and prepare because you lost focus. But you can regain that in 4 days. You can. What the Lord has given you, what has dropped in your spirit, the ideas that you have had, you can get that. You can continue on that path in 4 days. But you have to want it. You have to want it. And you have to do the work. This is not the year where you drop the ball. This is not the year where I'm lackadaisical and I'm just doing. This is not the year for that. This is the year for you to pivot and prepare. Prepare the seeds that you're going to receive. Prepare the harvest. You're preparing for the harvest. You're preparing for the harvest. That's what you're doing. You're preparing for the harvest. You're preparing for the harvest. And listen, know that there are just some people who are not going to have access. Front row seats only, baby, in this year. Because these are the people who are going to go with you when you go. You see what I'm saying? So you can't give seats. You can have your admin tickets like you've had in the front. But there's, in a venue, but there's only front row seats at this point in this year coming up. Seriously. Now, who you choose is up to you. Who you choose is up to you. Who you pick for your front row seats is up to you. So be mindful who you pick. Stop stop mindlessly wasting time. We waste time with people. We talk, we text, we wasting time. But if you don't see them, if you guys are not pushing each other to get where you need to be, why? Why? Why would I waste my time? Your time is valuable. Value your time. Every breath you have is time. Every time needs to every breath needs to be distributed properly. I'm just not wasting my breath on certain people in this season. I'm just not. I'm not. I'm not blocking people in the season because that's childish. I'm not doing none of that. I'm going to leave you right there. And so this season, all that other stuff, listen, if it ain't making you money, don't waste your breath. If it's not benefiting you emotionally in the marketplace, don't waste your time. Some people are just here. I do believe some people are just here to distract them. There are certain people that are just like, they're just here. Anywhere they go in life or anybody they meet, they're there for a distraction. Like, hey, let's do such and such. Hey, let's do this. Because they haven't found their path. So they want to move you off your path. Because they're just doing life. I've done that in 2022. Listen, we have. We all have done that. You are not the only one. You are not the only one. Listen, Arteria, this was my last year of it. I'm not. I don't have it. I physically, emotionally, mentally do not have it to give. I can't. I cannot. I don't have it to give. So you have to realize in this season, we're not doing that. And people keep saying 2023 or new year, new me. No, like y'all, this year is like make or break. Like, seriously. Seriously. And be so hurt. Listen. And it be the ones, Sasha, that come back in your life when they know that they done did you wrong. They have the audacity to come back in your life or present themselves in your life when they've known you done when they know they've done you wrong. Listen, I'm in this season. I'm not giving you no explanation. I'm not giving you an explanation. I'm not giving you any of that. Because guess what? I don't have it to give. I don't have it to give. I'm not doing any of that because I genuinely don't have it to give. And when I don't have it to give, I just don't. We keep wasting our time. We keep giving time. We keep giving people time and like chance after chance after chance. And stop giving people chances because they've shown you who they are. It's dangerous when a person tries to change when you've made up in your mind to leave. That's a dangerous type of thing, especially when they're aware. Now, granted, there are people who really don't know. There's been times in my life when I really didn't know what I was doing. And thank God I was with the person I'm with. But they realized I really didn't know. I didn't have any knowledge of. But when people know what they're doing, stop giving people chance after chance. Detach yourself, readjust, move on. Grieve. I believe in grieving every person that leaves out your life. May it be face to face with them or silently grieve them. However, do not allow people to continue to have access in your lives. Because this year it's not just about a new me. New year, new me. No, it's literally this is my year to either soar or not. It's literally black and white. There is no gray. Jonathan McReynolds said it best. No gray. No gray. So listen, I'm not gonna be before you long, but I just wanted to leave that with you guys. Listen, y'all, thank you guys for this year. I thank you guys for each support, each share, each like, each comment. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting me. Y'all, next year is gonna be better. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of new things coming out next year. I just want this platform to expand better. And if you guys can help me expand it, help me. If you know people who would like to come to the platform and just have not been given the opportunity, inbox me on Mirror Talks or me personally. I know there's a lot of people who need a voice, but not everybody are comfortable. They're not comfortable saying I need a voice. Losing my mom this year, a lot of things and a lot of people I should have stopped a long time ago. Absolutely. 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 But you know what? People do what you allow. And people know when you're kind-hearted and you're patient, they're going to take advantage of you. Iteria, I pray that you have the strength to keep going, that you have the strength to cut people off. I hope that you gain the strength to allow those people who just keep tugging on you, and just keep draining you. I pray that you have the strength to say no more. I pray that this, over the next 4 days, that when your no says no, when you say no, that it's no. And that's a final chapter. I pray that that is your posture. I pray that that's what you will begin to do. And even if you can't say it yet, your posture just begins to say it. I pray that for you. I hope that this year will be the year where you, after all the L's you've taken, that you're just going to catapult. That you'll be restored, that you begin to heal. I believe that this year you will be able to heal and heal properly. A lot of people who are attaching themselves to you are getting in the way of you trying to heal as well. They're trying to, they're like, you need to take the time. I don't know why I'm hearing this, Arteria. I hope you're still here, but you need to take the time to heal, and you need to be restored right now. You need to be restored. Because people know that you're kind. People know that they can just, hey, Arteria is the person. But no, ma'am. No. No more this year. No more this year. There's a certain person, I don't know. There's a certain person that you've been trying to, like, you feel like that you could have helped. Like, they're gonna get there. They're gonna get there. They're gonna get there. No. You're depleting yourself. You're depleting yourself. You're literally depleting yourself the more you allow that. You're literally depleting yourself the more you extend yourself. But it's time to be selfish. It's time to be selfish. It is absolutely time to be selfish. It's time. No. Everything's a no. Let this next year, no. No. It's a no. Thank you. Oh, I understand. Unfortunately, I'm unable to. No. Get comfortable with that word. No. Let's get comfortable with it. Because you need this year, you need to be restored. But in your restoration, in your posture of being restored, there are going to be certain people, because they know you in your heart, they're going to help you. They're going to put you among certain people. So heal. Because through this healing process, you're going to meet some people. You're going to meet some great people. And I'm excited to see who you meet. I'm excited these people you're going to meet. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited for that for you. Listen, arteria, heal, and let your no's be no's. Stop saying yes. People are going to keep taking advantage if you allow them to. People are going to take advantage because you allow them to. But listen, no longer, hey, brother, no more. No more, sis. No. No, 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 no. Listen, I'm telling y'all, I feel myself. I feel my help. But listen, I really, I have a story to tell, but I've taken a back seat for. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But that's why you don't realize people take advantage of people who they know sit back. See, I'm vocal. You see what I'm saying? I'm very vocal. People take advantage of you because they know you. They know you're going to choose nonviolence. See? This is your violent year. And I'm saying that with not saying you get crazy, but this is your violent year. This is, no, I'm talking. You will not overtalk me. I'm talking. This is me. I'm going to speak. Yeah. Yeah. So listen, I'll definitely, I'm interested to see what this year brings for you. But like I said, your posture, let your nose be nose. Let your no be no. That's all I keep hearing. Your no, say no is what I keep hearing. Say no, no, no. I'm sorry, but I cannot. I'm sorry, but I can't. I hate this for you, but I can't. No, I can't give you money. Nope. No, unfortunately I can't right now. I will definitely be keeping you lifted. It's okay to do that. It's okay. But yes. Listen, this has been a great year for me, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, each supporter. I appreciate everything you guys have done. I appreciate each share. Y'all, thank you so much. Every mirror talker, every share. Y'all keep saying that. But without you guys, this will be hard. So I thank you guys. I don't take it for granted. I thank you guys so much. Listen, next year will be great. Next year will be amazing. And please stay tuned. I'm gonna, I promise you I'm gonna get better with posting stuff. Y'all, it's solo right now, me and my wife and my PR agent. Well, three of us. But we we will make sure things coming your way. We are branching out for some new things next year. Life for Two Queens, which is me and my wife. We started this a while ago, but we're gonna do a lot of things. So just stay tuned, guys. I'm just so excited for you guys tuning in. Like, I appreciate you guys to the utmost. I thank you guys. I love you guys. Listen, continue to share. And if you guys know anyone who would like to share their stories or just need a voice, because my platform is to give a platform to people to create a safe and brave space. Y'all had a brain thing just happen. This platform is to create a safe and brave place for people to voice their opinions, their views, their thoughts. And as well, guess what? You can do it too. This is something that I believe will help any and everyone, because this platform is to show that regular people, we go through certain things too, but sometimes we just feel alone, and sometimes it just takes people listening to us to save our lives, to give us a different perspective, or just to help us through it. You don't have to have it together coming on this platform. You don't have to have it figured out to come on this platform. You do not have to have it all together and, I mean, picture perfect. That is just false. And I think we have to get away from presenting things perfect, because under that perfect or picture perfect, there's a lot of lies, there's a lot of flaws, there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of things that, as we see that our parents have kind of groomed us to be kind of perfect in some instances, and it's created a lot of trauma. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And y'all, thank you guys for tuning in. Keep tuning in, guys. I love you guys tremendously. You guys take care.
Show me what you got, 'cause there's only one chance with me.
Corporate, you wanna dance, we can make it happen. My heart will open up for the main attraction. I was told never put your eggs in one basket, but I'll drop everything just to get it cracking. One time for the DJ. This for girls who keep turning 25 on their D-Day. I see you got the attention of every man, but I'll still be the one if you leave it up to chance.
Show me what you got, 'cause there's